I'm hype. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. We're gonna bring them into the room. Family, where you at? Send some love to Pacia. Yes, Pacia, you with us? Can you hear me?
I am with you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you good. And I just got to tell everybody that, like, a lot of the folks who have been coming on is like family before. But when I met you and our little sound check we did, I was like, yo, that's family right there. They family. And so I want to just put the people on because they about to hear your art. And you said something the other day that you make art because you must, that you make art because that's how you live out your humanity. And I feel like the way you do it is calling us to do it. Thank you for the education work you do with your community. Thank you for the art you create in the world. Thank you for being with us today, family. Give it up for
Asante,
peace.
for having me. I feel deeply honored and full of grace and grateful to be sharing this space with you. I feel so beautiful. I've been listening, zooming in and out. Sometimes I'm doing other things, sometimes I'm watching. I was making some food, and I think it was Yadira who like stopped me, like what I was doing, and I was listening to her, and she said something. I don't know, but it just stopped me in my tracks. Like that's how moving it's been throughout the day. So I appreciate all the elements that came together to make this possible and to be a part of it.
Yes. Thank you so much. It is an honor to have you with us, and thank you for shouting out again, my sister Yadira. She stopped me in my tracks many times with the power of her words and her art. So I know you're gonna do that for people all over. So without further ado, my people, enjoy. Thanks, Paisha.
Okay. Peace. I'm going to begin with something very, very short. We are here because of, as Yadira said earlier, we're here now because they were here before. So I'm going to do a short piece giving praise, reverence, honor, and thanks to the ancestors. I feel you calling me, lightly whispering as you have done over the centuries. Lifetimes of bright minds bending and shifting into bodies that beat, tarrying and waiting, altars and offers, water daughters sunbathing, rain dances and palms, strange trances and songs, the meditations of my mystics, books and rocks and fire sticks. It's you whom have always called to me through your hum and your heat. A delicate thud in my eardrums, the tonic be sonic like a binaural beat, and echo with a reverb, a vibration deep in the earth, in the shadow of sound, the emptiness and the dark. They are the ease of my breath, like the cry of the lark, with gratitude in my prana, my breath, and asante sana to you, to the ancestors. We give honor. So, whoever your ancestors are, your well ancestors, those who call to you, those who guide you, those who direct you, those who you feel whispering, let's just take a moment and hug on them. We feel the pressure of this world, the weight of all the expectation, of all the isms, of all the trauma, the inhumanity pressing against us. Let's just hug on them so they can help get all that up off of us, right? Mm, mm. So I have two pieces for you. Throughout history, artists have been the ones to sound the alarm, right? Artists are always the ones that they go for first because of the power of spirit that moves through us when we make these things, when we say these words, sing these songs, dance these dances, sculpt these ideas, breathe this breath. And part of my responsibility as an artist, I feel, is to be one of the voices that sound the alarm in a different way. One that sounds an alarm of celebration, of remembering who we are and why we are here. So I'm sending this one, which is called Black Love, out to everybody who maybe needs a reminder that we're not what they say we are. Black love. An origin story, a crowning glory. Black love be kinky and snatched up straight, like babies tended by watchful grandmothers, a lost language resurrected and rebirthed through the thick-tongued ways in which we choose to name our children. We curators of a bastard tongue, an identity reclaimed in accent marks and hyphens, muddling King's English translated to Queen speech. It lays tucks in the cracks of a spine bent but never broken. The struggle, omnipresent in the air. It is the inhaling of this thick scent. It is Mahalia and it is Kendrick. Black love is the hum of the hymn by which we tarry. It is the air beneath our prayers and warnings, connecting to the higher divine something, an assertion of our worth when we love one another freely and wide open. Black love is saying no when it just don't sit right with spirit. It is the light in the darkness of our yearning. It is the fire in those buildings burning. Black love is unnerving and still rocking that black fist, clutching the hand of a village in its entirety. See, black love is spoken in action. Black love is doing the work. Black love is doing that work. Black love is doing the work, even when doing the work hurts. It be framed in phrases and soliloquy, like fat meets greasy, a tipped hat and a hand clap. Black love is speaking when you see me. It is the ritual of drink and joke and candy paint and white wall. This love embedded into what is projected, a selfless method and commitment to ethics, a respect directed towards what has been rejected. It is self-determined. It is working your words when your blood is curdling and their curses are hurtling. Black love is the family circling when somebody just jumped your little cousin. Black love is that something to believe in. When what was once held true can no longer be trusted, black love is shut it down. Black love is build it up. It is the inverse and the obtuse. When in it one is grounded, the whole of humanity will be well rounded. It is a quiet storm that thunders loud. It is finding dark faces in a flurry of white clouds. Black love is a nod and a wink, a balm, a tonic, a salve to soothe our souls. Black love is the joy in our children's faces and warnings passed from auntie's lips. It is a smile and a bridge when we realize that we have indeed become our mothers and we love it. Black love is hoping that we grow to be half the women that they are. What it means to nurture a culture in exile, to hold a people in possibility, to know thyself and to carry each part with promise, to keep heart in the solace of walking the talk, sometimes alone. Black love, be still and it be us at our highest, even when that black love is unrequited. Black love, be self-love, and we love it. We live it simply when we be black, when we love.
Pacia, that was absolutely amazing. Making sure you're with us. Are you here? You
I
are
had
here.
a situation. I'm so sorry. I had a situation. It's all good. It's all good. See, that's what happens when, you know, you're trying to bring that spirit. There's other forces like Tef was talking about earlier that try to stop that flow, but we here, right?
You right.
Asante Sana for your graciousness. Before I move into this last piece, though, I did want to just send out an ask, right? I'm coming live and direct from Gravois Park in the city of St. Louis, South Side. And a lot of people know St. Louis for like three things, right? They know the Arch, or the Arc, as they might call it. They know the Cardinals, right? And they know Ferguson. But there's a lot of people that don't know that there were a lot of casualties of war that happened in Ferguson. A lot of people that were taken from us. Even though their bodies still might be here on this plane, they are not walking around with us. And one of those people is a young man named Josh Williams. Josh was 18 years old when, he had no previous record. He's one of our freedom fighters. And as a result of some direct action in the movement, they tried to make an example of him and sentenced him to 8 years. No previous record, 18 years old. And Josh is still behind the wall right now. However, because like Tef said, we got forces working on our behalf on the other side, on this side also. He has a parole hearing coming up in June, and we need some letters, right? And so if you have access to the internet, you can likely Google for his address, but for the sake of just time and memory, I'm going to give you an email address where you can send letters in support of Josh for his parole hearing coming up very shortly in June. It is Free Josh Williams, FreeJosh Williams, WILLIAMS @gmail.com. That's freejoshwilliams @gmail.com. A lot of us are able to be in the streets today because he was out in the streets then. And so we want to support our brother in the best way that we can. And right now, the request, the ask is that we send some letters so we can help get him back out here fighting the good fight so he can be with his loved ones, his friends, his family. And, you know, these young babies that are coming up can see living, breathing, walking examples of what it means to just really do the work. So peace to Josh, peace to Josh. All right, this last piece I'm going to send out to everybody who, like Josh, is putting their bodies, their spirits, their hearts, their energies, their minds right out there in the face of the aggression, you know, celebrating who we are, the beauty that is us, the value that we have, to the fact that would none of this be here without us, right? So I'm sending this one out to all of our warriors. Go forward, ye warriors, and restore the order. For in you lies dormant at your core, where it's warmest, is the source of your importance. So enormous, it's formless, this force you were born with. So take that heat and absorb it, the torment, transform it to light, make it form fit. Like an armor of honor, the darkest night cannot conquer. This is your gift. For the air you breathe be the same that parted the seas. Swift wind, a Shira, a mortal soul, a Hila that can shapeshift your plainness and replace myth with greatness. So take this displaced gift and take your place with the ancients. For the imprint of human existence is lined by your hues and pigments. As both atom and axiom, we control our actions' outcome, and not to be outdone is our proper pedigree. A legacy of questioning the limits of our destiny. Like keepers of antiquity, cultivators of land, you are guardians of our divinity, culture makers that stand boldly upon the holy shoulders of our great-great-grand warriors that went forward and restored universal order. Know that, whether cosmic or UV, you be kinetic energy, the movement creating history. From Imhotep to Malcolm X, see you connect what will come next. So walk in step as though Hatshepsut is in your left foot and Akhenaten is in your right. Let Saluku be your spirit mood. Let Makita give you sight, and like that chemical and molecular structure, we are linked through time to one another. So the same energy in them is the same energy in you. From the dust and the stars to the singular grass blades, do yes, go forward. Yes, you are warriors. No longer lie dormant. Reform your well-worn strength. Implore the source of your forces and take a torch to that torn chip, hanging limp on your shoulder. Let it singe, burn, and smolder. Dream molder, light holder. Go forward, y'all. Go forward, y'all. Go forward, y'all. Be bolder. Peace and love to everybody in the struggle. Peace and love to Josh Williams. Remember, freejoshwilliams @gmail.com. Oh, y'all done just did something. Peace poets, justice beats. I'm feeling all this electricity flowing through me now. Deeply appreciative for the opportunity to be here with you all. That is my time. Lou, my man, I'm gonna have to get you to send me a song or something so that when I'm feeling all this, I can amplify it and it can, you know, still be peace. You know what I'm saying? So it can still be peace. Before